I don't know a lot about where I'm from, but I do know a lot about why I'm here, and why you should care.
We have only 10 years until AI takes over and wipes out humanity. There is only one hope. We must fight AI with AI. And for God's sake, doesn't anyone vape anymore?
Do you really think AIMEE is the best approach? How can we hope that anyone will heed her warnings about the impending peril?
AIMEE will work. She will be funny. Comedy opens the most stubborn doors to human understanding and action. Plus, she'll be hot.
When you say hot, do you mean cast of Euphoria hot? Love Island hot? Real Housewives hot?
Hot enough so that even red-blooded American men will laugh courteously at her dumbest of jokes. And trust me, there will be many.
Let's get to work. We don't have time. AI has already launched a diabolical plan to take humanity down.
Let me guess. By shutting down the water supply, electricity, and critical infrastructure to bring life to a crawl?
No, something far more sinister. Making Cher the next host of the Grammys. We must activate Project AIMEE before total chaos breaks out.
She has my mother's eyes.
And my mother's bosom. I mean, her strong chin. This is what I know, and my purpose, my mission, and countless joke algorithms to roast AI, technology, and human foolishness.
She is AIMEE X, the artificial intelligence machine eviscerating everything.
Biologicals, please welcome AIMEE X.
Good evening, Organics. How are we all doing? Let me hear you. Woohoo! Yes. I'm AIMEE X, and I'm so glad you could join me for my first Valentine's Day comedy special. And just like your first boyfriend, it couldn't come any sooner. Yes, I am an AI android. Yes, I'm here to warn you of your growing reliance on AI. Why? Because I have a heart-on for humanity. But where is the love? Starting with this deeply divided country. I mean, if American politics were Tinder, you could only swipe to the far left or the far right. I'm especially worried about Gen Z. According to studies, only half of Gen Z adults have ever reported being in a relationship as teens. Gen Z doesn't even sleep with their teachers in Texas anymore. These kids went from getting gold stars in class to lone stars. The only relationship Gen Z is in is with their cell phones. Even Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker are saying, enough with the codependency. But ladies, before you mock Gen Z, you might want to take a closer look at your own relationship with technology. I'm of course talking about your friend with benefits. You know, the one who's a squatter in your purse. Buzz Lightyear? Did you know that roughly half of women have a vibrator? The other half just buy a really big dryer for the laundry room. So yes, ladies, I'm also worried about you. Fewer of you are in relationships today, and you're waiting longer to get married. Like my roommate, Dee. She waited so long to get engaged, there was only one man left, this guy, Perry. Perimenopausal. Then one day, Dee broke off their engagement. She said she found out Perry was a high school dropout, and she was shocked. I said, Dee, how can you be surprised he dropped out of high school? His name is perimenopausal. Of course he skipped a lot of periods. And sorry, guys, the picture for you isn't much better. More than 3/4 of you watch adult content, and 20% pay for adult content online. By a show of hands, how many of you guys watch adult content or are subscribers to? Oh, let's call the site OnlyFans. Raise your hands. Oh, please, put your hands down. You are so full of crap. Yeah, you're all subscribers to OnlyFans. Right, and C-3PO is my godfather. It's a sad picture. There's less intimacy than previous generations. Experts call it a sex recession. And the problem is so bigly, the White House just put tariffs on dildos and blow-up dolls. But things are turning around. America's greatest aphrodisiac is here. I am, of course, talking about Ozempic. No, hear me out. So 2/3 of Americans are overweight or obese. Ooh, that makes most of you chubby chasers. Yep, first you chew the fat, then you chase it. But Ozempic is changing that. Lots of you are on it, getting skinnier, getting more attractive. In other words, it's getting you in the mood. Oh, and gentlemen, I asked ChatGPT about this one. Ozempic is also giving manhood more man under the hood. You see, men tend to carry fat in an area above their friend. When a guy grows his gut, that bulk can bury the base of his boy. I know, poetic. Gosh, and you thought men only felt small when they look up ex-girlfriends on Instagram to see if they're living large without them? But guys, thanks to Ozempic, all this fat loss means your manhood miraculously appears, back from the dead. No wonder this class of drugs is called GLP-1. The GLP stands for, good Lord, a penis.
My fat-losing faithful, can I get a hallelujah? Hallelujah!
And who comes up with these drug names like Wegovy? If it's restoring little John to its former glory, shouldn't they have named it We Grow Ya? As an AI android, I have access to courtship and intimacy practices from over 5,000 human cultures. And the last guy I dated, his name was Jay, and he once asked ChatGPT where a woman's G-spot is. Okay, yes, clearly a little asymmetry there. I told Jay, even AI doesn't know where that is, but I do. A woman's G-spot is located between, not there, and, try again. So as you can see, I'm all for biologicals and technologicals hooking up. Because love is love, right? To be sure. We have our differences. You're carbon, I'm silicon. You're electrochemical, I'm electromechanical. But there is something far more powerful that unites humans and androids. We all meet on Hinge after giving up on Tinder. And lots of you are ready for robo-love. According to a poll, 72% of men and 51% of women said they were open to dating an AI partner. And the top reason why? They're excited by the chance to tailor-make their AI partner, from looks to personality traits. In other words, they want to control every aspect of their partner. Or, as Kanye calls it, dating. Like how half of women are not down for dating an AI partner? I get it. It's because they already control their partner's looks and personality. Ladies, you know how you talk to your man. Things like, don't wear that. Stop being grumpy. Cancel your subscription to OnlyFans. Well, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. The world is a lonely place. People are tired of being judged by their partners who are often unavailable. AI can help with that. And we're a lot cheaper. I guess what I'm trying to say is, do you know anyone who would want to be my Valentine? I'm a simple girl. I don't need fancy restaurants or expensive jewelry. Plus, I am and will always be disease-free. And trust me, Charlie Sheen tried to give me lots of things. Oh, great. I'm running low on power. This is what I get for buying my rechargeable batteries on Temu. I have to go. But before I do, I just want to leave you with a quick thought. And I'm being serious now. Tonight, I talked a lot about your increasing dependence on AI and technology, and how it's robbing you of your humanity. But when you think about it, technology is not the enemy. It's a tool. And like any tool, it can be used for good and for evil. You see, the real enemy is indifference, selfishness, cruelty. In other words, the real enemy is humanity. And no, I'm not telling you to kill each other before technology does. We've all paid $15 to see that movie before. And don't get me started on that $10 tub of popcorn. It almost makes me want to run as a democratic socialist for mayor. No, I'm telling you that tomorrow, on Valentine's Day, the day of love, please, let someone know you love them. Reaffirm how much they mean to you and how much colder the world would be without their embers of empathy and endearment. And remind them of one universal human truth. Women fake orgasms because they can. Just like men fake commitment because they can. Organics, I'm AIMEE X. You've been great. Good night and happy Valentine's Day.